Alright, the gun broker is going to start charging sales tax. This is what this video is about. In the past I said I was going to make different videos discussing the gun broker and gun prices and stuff. The gun broker is the one online auction site that is fairly large and most people use. I've used it to buy and sell, and it's pretty popular. So they came out, I got an email, because I have an account and everything there, and I have in the past both bought and sold. They come out and said now it's going to be set up to where you must charge sales tax on anything that you sell, and you're going to pay sales tax on just about anything you buy off this website. Now, in the past, whenever you bought stuff online, you didn't have to go through this. And when it came to reloading or buying things, a lot of the companies I'd buy my components, dies and everything, were out of state. So whenever I bought stuff, I never paid any sales tax, okay? And actually that is how, when you're reloading in that, you buy stuff in quantity or large dollar amounts of purchases out of state, and it's cheaper in the long run, even with shipping, than going down the street and buying it from a local retailer. Okay, so I guess it started earlier this year. I noticed I'm ordering stuff from like Crafts and Son. I put my order in and I'm like, oh wait, you're charging me sales tax. So most of your online retailers now charge you sales tax, and it's set up to where you got a chart, and say the dealer's in New Mexico or something. Okay. If I buy something, he's got a chart, and when he does the calculation, he has the final price, and then for my state where I live in North Carolina, there's a certain amount that he charges sales tax, and it's collected. Which, okay, if you're a business in that, great. But now it's to where any venue that just a regular collector or somebody like me who is not a business, not only am I getting charged sales tax, but now it looks like if I try to sell anything, I will have to collect sales tax. So in other words, say I sell a gun part or a holster or something, $100. Okay, I sell something for $100, rifle scope, on the gun broker. So not only do I have to pay the gun broker fees, I have to, and it's going to be automatically calculated, and I'm sending this to someone in Wisconsin. There will be a set rate for that state, so I will have to charge whatever. I think for North Carolina it's like 6, almost 7%. It's 6 something, 6% something. So that would be, I have to charge X amount of sales tax. Now I got the email from Gun Broker yesterday, and I went to the thing and read it. Because of these laws, and they are reselling, or however they define their business, the auction business, they are forced to collect sales tax to whatever's your state's destination. So Florida, whatever the state is, and there's a chart, and it varies from state to state, the amount, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But and I think the way they worded it is like I said, say I sell something, it's $100. So I sell the item, I tell the guy, hey, it's $100, it's going to cost $15 to ship it, and then somehow in the checkout procedure something, there will be, to the destination state, the appropriate tax will be charged. Now it's not clear. They tell me I must collect it from the person. So in other words, you're going to go $100, sales tax, shipping, And I don't know if they're taxing you on the shipping amount either. See, this is the confusing thing. I haven't quite sorted it out. But then the individual has to send me the total amount. And I'm not quite sure. The gun broker is the one that pays the tax. But I think I have to give them in the fees. I'm not quite sure because I glanced through this. I think what would happen is I collect the money, then I got to give them their fees at the end of the month for listing. And then whatever tax was supposed to be collected, I believe, must be sent to them, and then they send it. It's kind of confusing because I'm not a business. I don't have a tax number, okay? And basically, when you run your business, you collect your sales tax. This is, I think, a quarterly, or I forget when I was looking into setting it up. You have your accounting, you have what you sold, and then the appropriate sales tax has to be sent to the government, state government, I think either on a quarter or quarterly basis or whatever. You pay them the one sum. I don't know if it's monthly. You got to send it. I know in some countries, when I was looking into running a business outside the U.S., some countries require that you pay the damn tax every month, like a 30-day net. So I'm not quite sure how to do this. I'm, not a business, but all of this just shows you it's catching up to everyone, and it's going to make buying and selling something on the gun broker a little bit more complex, at least for me. Okay, people who are in the business or whatever already do all this accounting and balancing and have everything set up, credit cards, all the other stuff. So it's something new, something that's catching up to all of us. I guess because now in the COVID world, everyone shops online. There's more people buying things. I know the last auction that I bought a large purchase from Rock Island. It was a large purchase, and the sales tax amount, kind of added hundreds more to the whole deal, on top of the shipping and packaging and everything else. So it's going to start getting expensive. And I don't know how this is going to affect. People are already complaining that things are getting overpriced, and now it just adds more to the cost of collecting and just buying, selling, kind of getting rid of your stuff, your excess stuff, or stuff you don't want anymore. It's going to complicate things a lot, I guess. You got, the only thing you can do is get used to it and deal with it. But now it's kind of taking the fun out of it. But you still have things like the arms list, and which is no longer free. I've used that as a venue, but now I have to pay a monthly fee. I don't know if they're going to monitor that. And, well, it's kind of like the Craigslist of firearms. Craigslist is kind of just a free listing, online listing, like the old want ads in a newspaper for buying and selling stuff. I don't know if they're going to reach that far into it, but that is the new thing with the gun broker, is it is going to be required, and I guess all automatic, because there was a discussion about it on a few of the, I know the gun boards forum, there was a big discussion on it, and some other things. And I really don't know how this is going to impact, the gun collecting hobby itself. I know the auctions, from what I've seen, they had a 3-day auction, sold millions of firearms, and it, didn't cause a blip. And prices, a lot of these auctions, if you guys follow auctions, man, a lot of stuff's going high. Okay, I don't care what auction house you go to, any type of collectible firearms or whatever, people are laying down some money supposedly, and even the gun broker. I don't see prices going down on anything, okay? I'll make another video on that and talk about prices and auctions on this. But that's what I understand is happening. I know people are talking about it, and now it's gonna be required, I guess, of anyone who uses the gun broker to collect and pay sales tax. So that's my take on it.